journey. Some of y'all are, and this is really the message that I've been receiving as of lately, but I'm going to share it with you. Some of y'all are trying to speed things. Some of y'all are trying to rush things. Some of y'all are trying to hurry up and get to point A to point B, not realizing that, your journey, you need to be patient. You need to be patient. I can tell now, today is at night, Pisces new moon. The Pisces new moon. So make sure you guys get grounded, because I can tell that a lot of y'all are probably in your heads a lot. How many of y'all people been in your heads lately? How many of y'all have been in your head lately? Because let me tell y'all something. It is so easy in Pisces season to get stuck up here. It is so easy in Pisces season to get stuck up here. I don't know who needs to hear this, and I'm gonna just go straight to it. I don't know who needs to hear this, but you are okay. You are okay. Hold on. Let me just bring this down just a little bit. You are okay. You are okay. I can tell, right? And I really want to express it like this, okay? Check me out. I'm gonna go ahead and now, a lot of y'all are probably experiencing overthinking. A lot of y'all have probably been really feeling very chaotic. A lot of y'all have probably been feeling very lonely, right? A lot of y'all probably feel very tired. How many of y'all can agree to any of this? How many of y'all can agree to feeling like this? Because I'm about to really break this down for you. Overthinking, chaotic, lonely, tired. Let me tell you why. If you have been feeling like this is what I call timeline shifting. Or you can call it ascension. All right? Now, we're also going to state the fact that there is a Pisces new moon. Right? Pisces new moon. Now, you may say, y'all, y'all dreams. Because of that Pisces new moon, your dreams. What y'all dreams looking like? You get what I'm saying? Moving into a different level, your body is trying to ground into a new timeline, and that is correct. So I just want to explain to y'all. Hold on, y'all. Let me get some water real quick. I just want to explain this to y'all and let you know that you're not crazy. You're not crazy, boo. I'm telling you right now, you're not crazy. You're not crazy. Everything. Lexi, what are you doing? Everything that y'all are feeling right now is a sign of shift. It's a sign of new beginnings. It's a sign of growth, okay? This is all just a sign of growth. But let me tell you something. Growth does not come without pain. Change does not come without pain. All this stuff that you going through right now, and I'm feeling it now. Let me tell you something. Let me close this a little bit because I can tell I'm probably going to get the yelling. Let me tell you something. You have to understand that when you are being tested, when you are being pushed, when you are being pulled, it's because you are being leveled up to something that you've been asking for. Some of y'all have been saying, I want to make more money. I want to do this. I want to be free. I want to be happy. Not realizing that when you make a demand from the world, it also takes a demand from you. Meaning that, okay, if you want this to happen in your life, you got to be willing to let go of this. And that's the thing. Some of y'all are feeling so in pain because what you want is here, but you're not willing to let go of what's down here. Everything that you asking for is up here, but you're not willing to go and sacrifice to get to your top. You have to understand change requires sacrifice, and that's another thing. Y'all get so worked up in the changes. What's going on? What do you mean what's going on? Everything that you're asking for is what's going on. Everything that you're asking for, if you're saying, I want patience, the universe is not just going to be like, here's patience. The universe is going to test you. So you have to be careful for what you ask for, because let me tell you something. If you ask for money, they're going to make sure that you know what it feels like to have none. You have to understand that if you're asking for friendships, you have to know what heartbreak feels like. If you're asking for love, you have to know what loneliness feels like. You have to understand that it's duality. So if you're asking for something, be prepared to feel the opposite for a little while so you can get it. You want to know why? Because everything takes a sacrifice. Everything takes a sacrifice. You see, we've given sacrifice such a bad rap. Now understanding that sacrifice is literally religious and spiritual. In every religion, in every spirituality, there has been sacrifice. Sacrifice. There's people that do animals. There's people that do sacrifice of themselves. There's people that sacrifice beliefs. There's people that sacrifice habits. There's people that sacrifice their comfort. What are you willing to sacrifice to have what you want? Because some of y'all are trying to get what you want and you're trying to get something for nothing. And this is exactly why you have to pay a price. Ashe. Everybody comment Ashe. Everybody comment Ashe. You have to be willing to get through the struggle. When you say, I want this, you're telling the universe, I am willing to struggle for it. But some of y'all have chose things that you want that you're not really willing to struggle for. And this is why you're having such, you know what I'm saying, like problems. Because you pick something that you're not really for the struggle. So if you're going to say, I want this, you better be willing to struggle for it. You better be willing to give blood, sweat, and tears for it. Because it's not easy. It's not easy. Let me give you an example, right? You want to take this path, right? So, and this is another reason why some of y'all have not been seeing my face so much. I took the path of becoming a teacher. That means that I have to consistently study and consistently learn and consistently go through challenges. You want to know why? So I can teach. You get what I'm saying? So the problem is that most people want a role of responsibility, but don't want the responsibility. How? You want to be in power, but you don't want the role of responsibility. You want to be a superstar, but you don't want to show up in the room big. Let me say that one more time. You want to be a superstar, but you don't show up in the room big. You want to be famous, you want to be rich, but you're not willing to be uncomfortable. You're not willing to invest. How you want to be rich and wealthy, because there's nothing wrong with being wealthy. How you want to be rich and wealthy, but you can't even allow yourself to invest in yourself. The rich and the wealthy don't think like that. The rich and the wealthy don't think in lack. You want to be rich and wealthy, but you keep telling yourself that you're lacking. You keep telling yourself you're broke. I don't understand. So if you say you want to be rich, you know what the sacrifice is? The sacrifice is to no longer associate yourself with lack and to only see yourself of wealth. That's the sacrifice. You good? Right? So, and the reason why I'm coming to y'all and saying this is because I realized, right, this month has been very challenging for me. Let me tell y'all something. This month has been very challenging for me. I gotta keep the cat in the video because she's too cute. This month has been very challenging for me. I'm gonna be real with you. Right? This month has been very challenging for me, but let me tell you why it's important to understand that when you are going through let me teach y'all something, right? When you are going through your biggest challenges, you are going through your biggest changes. Do y'all realize that? When you are going through your biggest challenges, and I know I spelled that wrong, when you're going through your biggest challenges, it's because you're going through your biggest changes. So how many of y'all are finding yourself going through challenges this month, not realizing that the reason why you're going through challenges is because you're going through changes? So some people say, hey, I've been feeling lonely, Sticks. Hey, Sticks, I've been feeling lonely. Let me explain, and I want y'all to do this. I want y'all to comment down below the challenges that you are facing, and I'm going to tell you a lot of times why you're feeling like that. So, for example, right? For example, If you say, oh, Stakes, I've been feeling lonely. You want to know why you've been feeling lonely? Because you were put into hermit mode to, number one, find your own truth. You're finding your own truth, and you're also having a level of self-love and independence. These are things that you are being taught when you are brought in hermit mode, or you are being protected. Right? So if you find yourself lonely, right? Now, somebody said, I feel lost. Then that means you need to be alone so you can find yourself. Now, people say stress. You know why we feel stress? Do you know why we feel stressed? A lot of times we feel stressed because it's time to make decisions. I don't know if I spelled that right, but a lot of times we feel stressed because it's time to make decisions. A lot of times we feel impatient. A lot of times we feel impatient because, number one, we know our destiny. We know what we are destined to do, but impatience is almost like not having trust in the journey itself. Because you want to know why? If you are impatient, you know what it means? It means that you think that the end goal is more important than the journey. Come on. If you are impatient, it's because you think that the end goal is much more important than the journey itself. Not realizing that the happiness that you're looking for is in the journey. How many of y'all rushing to get to the finish line, not realizing that when you get to the finish line, it's over? How many of y'all have watched TV shows, enjoyed watching a TV show, but then you got to the end and you're like, oh my God. Everybody has been talking about feeling lazy. Let me tell you why you're feeling lazy. Let me tell you why you're feeling lazy. If you're feeling lazy, your physical body feels very tired. It's because your astral body and your spiritual body and your mind is doing the work. This is why. And a lot of times, y'all need to rest. Some of y'all, let me teach y'all something. As a spiritual person, I do not sit here and allow the physical society to tell me how I'm supposed to be. Some of y'all don't realize that y'all are overworking yourself. And because you're overworking yourself, you're not able to get the type of alignment mentally and spiritually because you're always distracted and busy. Do you understand that there's time for the work and there's time for rest? Some of y'all are not getting, hold on. Some of y'all are not getting your downloads because your body is at work. You got to think about meditation, right? Meditation is the ability to hear the universe. If you're always busy and you're never having the time for stillness, you never have the time to hear the message. So the reason why some of y'all are lost and confused, I gotta write this down for you. The reason why some of y'all are lost and confused is because you keep moving. You have to understand that there needs to be a point of stillness. And let me give you an example, right? There is an African god called Obatala, right? Let's talk about this now. There's an African god called Obatala. Obatala is the god of clarity. The Obatala is the god of peace. The Obatala is the god of a way of thinking. The only way Obatala can get to a point of peace and clear mind is to have rest. So how many of y'all are not giving yourself real rest and they're wondering why you are confused? Also, I just want to let y'all know, make sure y'all go ahead and check out the crystal shop. We've been dropping so many new crystals. And let me tell you something. The reason why I wear my crystals is because I understand I come from a royal bloodline. A royal bloodline where gems was a way that you could show that you were of royalty. Some of y'all are not really on your spiritual journey like y'all supposed to be, and it shows. But that's why you're here. After manifesting, I lost all my money. Ooh, let's talk about this. I'm so glad we could talk about this, right? I'm so glad we could talk about this. Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why you will lose something after manifesting it. And this is in the book, Think and Grow Rich. When you tell yourself, let me tell you something, 333, when you make a promise to yourself, and y'all run up these lights, when you make a promise to yourself and say, hey, I'm going to do this, when I get this money, I'm going to do this. Are y'all listening? I need to know y'all listening, because what I'm saying is some real comment, I'm listening. Are y'all listening? Because what I'm about to say is about to be real. Even my cat, see, even the cat energy is listening. Comment, I'm listening. Okay, now listen. This is how you make sure you don't lose your manifestation. What's up, Jay? This is how you make sure you don't lose your manifestation, okay? When you manifest something, let's connect this to, and let me tell you something, manifestation, I have a lot of 33 energy, which is the master energy. This is why a lot of you guys, for some reason, just feel drawn to listen to me. 33, master teacher, right? 7 life path, that's also the teacher, right? Manifesting, right? When you manifest, that is a form of visualization and a form of creating your script. You're creating your reality, right? Now, here's the thing. When you write your script and you don't follow it, you're going to get punished. You're going to get punished. So some of y'all say, oh my God, and you got to understand there's the sacrifice that comes into play when you manifest, right? You want to know why? Because you must give something up to receive this. That is called alchemy. Alchemy is also a form of manifestation. Are y'all with me? Are you with me? Are you with me? Let me know you with me. Drop emoji so I know you with me. Drop emoji so I know y'all with me. I gotta know y'all with me. Okay, you with me? Okay, cool. So if manifestation is basically like you writing out your story, you writing out the plan, right? And you have to give a sacrifice. A lot of the time, the sacrifice is an energy, right? The sacrifice is a change. So a lot of times people may say, oh, I'm sacrificing my old self. I'm not going to be this person no more, right? So you sacrifice your old self. Or you say, yeah, let's stick with that. Sacrifice your old self. You say, I want to manifest a new job. And what I will do is I will become this new person. I will teach people this. I will spend the money on this. When I get this job, this is my script. But then here's what y'all do. Y'all get the manifestation and you don't know what to do because you don't follow your script. You said when you manifest whatever it is that you're manifesting, you were going to help this person. You said that when you manifested what you manifest, you were going to move here. You said that when you manifested that $100, you was going to buy yourself a new suit, but you didn't spend it that way. You didn't spend it that way. You did it a whole opposite way. You didn't even follow the plan. So that's why you lost it. Because what if you getting the job and you buying that new suit was going to inspire somebody else on your job? So therefore, when you didn't follow your script and your plan, you also affected somebody else who was supposed to manifest. Let me give you an example, right? I said, because think about it. When you write your manifestation, you're supposed to write down what you're going to give for it, right? So imagine this. I manifested to have a big TikTok. And think about it. Think about it. This is why rich people get depressed. I'm telling you. Think about it. So I said, I'm going to manifest this big TikTok. And in exchange for the TikTok, what I'm going to do is I am going to teach people. I'm going to teach people how to do the same. And then imagine I get the TikTok and I don't do that. You're going to get punished. You're going to get punished. Period. So the reason why I'm telling you this is because you need to follow your script. When you say, okay, universe, God, okay, give me the biggest platform and I will be your biggest messenger. You better be the messenger. You better be a messenger, because guess what? When you manifest, you are in a partnership. You are creating a contract, a partnership, a contract with the divine. And when you don't fulfill your part of the contract, but the divine fulfilled their part of the contract, guess what you are doing? She said, no, punishment is not my manifestation script. Punishment is not in the script. Exactly, because you're not meant to get to that point of being punished. But if you have not been fulfilling your part of your spiritual contract, you will be punished. And that is called karma. It's karma. It's a breach of contract. It's karma. You want to know why? Let me tell you why. Because God is going to give you things, the universe is going to give you things, and you are going to be watched by people who would be inspired by the things that you receive. But if you do not do right by the things that you receive, you're going to also affect people who are watching you. This is why it's a contract, because God is going to say, hey, I'm going to give you this, but I'm going to have my little ones watching you while you receive this. So please make sure that you be on your best behavior and you inspire these people and you fulfill our contract because people are watching you. You say you want to be successful, you have to understand that there are people watching you. You get what I'm saying? If this is a partnership, let me tell you something. Nothing is for free. I'm sorry. Nothing is for free. Everything comes at a cost. It may not be money-wise, but nothing is for free. And even the divine works on that type of route. The divine gives you something and expects you to be loyal to it. Right? That's like, y'all seen that movie where the guy won the lottery and left his wife? This is an example of the type of karma. He had the money, but after he left his wife, he was unhappy. Right? Do y'all get what I'm saying? There is principles to this. There is principles to this. Today is a new moon. Tonight is a new moon. Tonight is a new moon. And here's what I'm going to tell you, okay? New moons are the perfect time to manifest. New moon is the perfect time to manifest. So I'm going to give you guys some information on manifesting. And if you want to get my ebook, How to Manifest Wealth, the link is in my bio. Click Crystal Shop. But let me teach you a few things first before you even try to invest in yourself. Let me tell you why it's worth it. Number one, most people do not understand that manifestation is not a mystical thing, but it's actually science. NASA, CIA, both have created documents explaining how manifestation is real, right? First of all, number one, you need to be using elements. You need to be using elements when you manifest. So a lot of people may say, oh my gosh, crystals don't work, but you forgot that crystals are an element. When you work with the element, what do we call that? Alchemy. Come on, are you with me? Are you with me? Are you with me? Are you with me? See, I see y'all distracted by the cat, but I need y'all to focus on the lesson, okay? Listen to what I am saying, all right? Listen to what I am saying. You have to use the elements to manifest. What are the elements? What are the elements? Water, air, earth, fire, right? Why do you think in spirituality they say make moon water? Why do y'all think that they say purified by fire? Why do you think that they use crystals? Because they're using the natural element. So that's another thing. Some of y'all are making manifestation harder on you because you're not using elements. Right? What is this? What does this look like? This is an element from the mountains. This is what your ancestors have been using for years to amplify their space. The pyramids. My bad, baby, my bad. The pyramids. The pyramids was always made out of crystals and rocks that was emitting certain frequencies. Right? So before y'all just think, oh, look at this, man. Look, before y'all just think, oh, crystals are just spiritual. No. Some say crystals are cursed. My love, you have to understand that they will try to demonize anything that will give you power. The pyramids were made, you are a educated person. The pyramids were made out of high percentage quartz and granite. Thank you very much. And this was one of the main crystals that they use in ancient Egypt, clear quartz. And here's the thing, y'all allow society to demonize the very practices that they are using against you and selling back to you. They're telling you crystals don't do anything, but putting this same energy piece into their technology and selling it back to you, capitalism. They're like, we don't want you to know the source of our technology because we want to sell it to you. They said, we don't want you to know that these crystals, you're able to get access to it. So what we're going to do is we're going to put it on fine jewelry and make you pay $6,000 for it. Van Cleef. Van Cleef is using malachite and selling it to people for thousands of dollars while you're able to get access to the same crystal. Do not allow these people to trick you out your spot. Do not allow the same people that told you black cats are evil. The same people that told you black cats are evil, but in ancient Egypt, they were actually praised. Think about this. They don't want you to know where you come from. They don't want you to know what gives you power. Some of y'all are afraid of magic and not realizing magic has always been a part of you. Let me tell y'all something. This is the year for you to get into your spiritual journey. Let me tell you why. And we're going to use numerology, right? Numerology, this is the year 2023, right? 2023 adds up to 7. 7 is the number of spirituality. A lot of life path 7s are here, right? So for example, this is the year where you need to be investing into knowledge. You need to be focused on your spiritual journey more than money this year. Okay? So for example, somebody said you're drinking from a plastic bottle. My love, before you come for me, make sure you are correct. This is a glass bottle, okay? And this is connected to me numerology-wise, all right? So before you come for me, make sure you have the right receipts, okay? My love, we got to do better. We got to do better. Somebody said just because it's ancient doesn't mean it's right, it's demonic. How would you know? I can almost guarantee you, you don't got a clue. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's a glass. You feel me? Anyways, so y'all have to understand this is the year that you need to be focused on your spiritual journey. Right? For all my people, if you already have my manifestation ebook, today is the perfect day for you to apply it. Today is a new moon. Today is a new moon. So today is a great day to set intentions. Today is a great day to manifest. Today is a great day to put your energy into what it is that you want. Let me tell you something. A lot of people may say, Sticks, what have you manifested? I am 23 years old. I am the breadwinner. Never listen to nobody that don't got what you want. I'm 23 years old. I am the breadwinner of my family. I have my own apartment. I have my own business, multiple businesses. I have a big fan base. Clearly, I must be doing something right. And what I do is spiritual practices. I work smarter, not harder. I work from the spiritual realm, then down, mind over matter. And I'm telling you that you have the ability to do so also. I thought the new moon was tomorrow, but you can start tonight. All right? The link is in the bio. Click Crystal Shop. Get the manifestation ebook. The first thing that I always talk about the manifestation ebook is understanding the power of the mind. You have to understand mind over matter. Mind over matter. Mind over matter. Y'all run up these likes, man. Let's get this to 100K. Like the way I'm spitting right now, mind over matter. Y'all go ahead and let's get this to 100K. Let me add a live goal. 100K likes. Let's go. Should I start tonight or today? Start tonight. What I started to do was I cleaned off my altar. I added new offerings. I cleaned up my home. This is what you guys should be doing. This is what you guys should be doing. What does mind over matter mean? Matter equals physical. Mind equals spiritual. Mind over matter. Your spiritual, your mind is what controls the matter, which is the physical realm. So some of y'all are looking to manifest physical things, right? If you're trying to bring more wealth into your life, some of y'all are thinking, oh, I just got to work hard. Well, yeah, you're going to have to do the work regardless, but you're going to have to set the spiritual intentions first, because if you are not aligned up here, you're not going to be aligned down here, because guess what? As above, so below. You have to understand that your higher self must be appreciated. Your higher self must be in alignment. Your higher self must feel good. Your higher self must feel safe with you. Some of y'all are not listening to your higher self when your higher self says, go to the beach today. Some of y'all are not listening to your higher self when your higher self says, go get some new candles today. Some of y'all are so stuck on this 3D realm, and you cut off all of your connections to your spiritual realm, and you're wondering why your intuition is out of whack. You're wondering why you don't know what to do. You're wondering why you lost. You're wondering why you confused. It because you have not done the work to spiritually appease yourself. You have no guidance because you have not connected to your ancestors. You have not connected to your roots. Let me tell you something. They want to disconnect you from where you are from. When I learned where I'm from, when I learned what my name means, let me tell y'all something. I am cussing you out, but I'm cussing you out in spiritual. Y'all get what I'm saying? I'm cussing you out, but I'm cussing you out in spiritual. You get what I'm saying? So, a lot of y'all don't realize that I gained my power when I found out where I was from. When I found out where I was from, your girl is connected to the Orishas, my love. Ashe, all praise to my ancestors. Where's the ebook? The link is in the bio. Click Crystal Shop, and you're gonna see ebook. Somebody said how to. You wanna know how? This is the problem. Y'all be looking for so much physical evidence to trust something that's spiritual. Did y'all hear what I said? Y'all be looking for physical evidence for something that is spiritual. But you're willing to believe what this Bible says. You're willing to believe what this priest says. You're willing to believe all these different things. But then when we try to make you aware of your own history, that's when you have the most questions. Right? And the reason why we are talking about this is because I need you to understand that you have to start getting connected to your roots. Y'all have to go in history. Because guess what? History repeats itself. If you want to find the truth, you have to go back in history. You want to know why some of y'all need to meditate and try to connect to the Akashic Records. This crystal right here that I'm wearing, the Herkimer diamond, apophyllite. Let me write down some crystals to help you get connected to the Akashic Records. Chevron amethyst. And let me tell y'all something. The Akashic Records is very real. There is a spiritual, because let's think about it, right? Let me break this down for you. I know I'm moving kind of advanced. Let me break this down for you, okay? Energy doesn't die, right? It can't be created, nor can it be destroyed, right? So when somebody passes away, what happens to, and remember, energy carries information, right? Remember, energy carries information. Energy carries information. That's why they say you should go out in the sun and you should sun gaze. Why is that? Because the sun has been around all this time. So all the information that the sun has, you're able to tap into it, right? I hope y'all paying attention. I really hope y'all paying attention. I really hope y'all paying attention. I really hope y'all paying attention, because right now it seems like y'all got some extra things going on in the classroom. And you get what I'm saying? Y'all listening? Y'all got me? Because this is some real information, y'all. I want y'all to understand I was brought here to give this message, and I don't want this message to fall on deaf ears. All right? If you're not following me here on TikTok, go ahead and give me a follow. All right? If you're not following me here on TikTok, go ahead and give me a follow. All right? Now listen, she said I'm a little lost. Just keep going, right? So what we are talking about is tapping. A lot of you guys want to get connected to who you once were, your past lives, your old timelines. You want to get connected to these things, right? I wanted to get connected at one point, right? Now, this is what I want to tell you. You have to understand that energy does not get created, nor can it die. So what that means is that energy holds all that information and it's not going to be destroyed. It's always going to be there. You're always going to be able to tap into that information, okay? Now, you have to understand that when they tell you, hey, you should sun gaze, you should be in the sun. Another reason why is because the sun carries so much information. It's been here the whole time that we've been alive. It's been here since Egypt. It's been here. It's always had that level of information. So if you set an intention and you go out in the sun and you say, I want to receive information. Remember, everything is about intention. You can tell the energy around you what you want it to do. If you want it to reveal answers to you, you have to be willing to listen. Right? So now let's talk about it. Energy, right? The Akashic Records. The Akashic Records is basically an energetic, spiritual place that you can travel to in your dreams, in your meditation, and you can receive information. A lot of y'all don't even be realizing that you be getting downloads from the Akashic Records. She said, I need a reading. Click the link in the bio and click book a numerology reading if you're looking for a reading, all right? All right? So, what y'all need to understand is that if you want to get connected to your history, if you want to get connected, first you got to ask yourself, where are my people from? So one thing about me was that my people are from Jamaica. My people are from Jamaica. But Jamaica, I know I spelled it wrong. We all good, right? So my people are from Jamaica, but Jamaica is connected to Nigeria. So I'm like, okay, cool, it's Nigeria. Now what I do is I set the intention. I say, my ancestors, come to me, bring me information. My divinely guided ancestors, make me aware. And you have to now be willing to listen. You have to be willing to listen, because let me tell y'all where y'all struggle at. Let me tell y'all where y'all struggle at. Where you struggle is that you will ask a question. Let me teach y'all something. You will ask a question, and your ancestors, the universe or whatever, will give you a direction, and you don't listen. You don't listen. You know what you do? You be like, oh, well, I can't do that. Like, I can't go there. I don't want to do that. Or you just don't do it. The universe, you'll be like, God, can you give me access to my ancestors? 2 days later, they tell you, you got to go to the ocean. They say you got to go to the ocean. And you know what you do? Oh, I don't have gas. Oh, I don't want to go here. Oh, I'm lazy. And what if that was the first time for you to finally get cleansed, for you to finally bring, answers to you? And you know why you struggle? You know why you struggle? Because in order to follow that direction, you must have faith. And that's what some of you guys lack. You have to keep the faith. Everybody comment right now, keep the faith. Everybody comment right now, keep the faith. Right? Keep the faith, right, girl? Keep the faith. I've been literally told to go to the ocean for weeks. This is a sign for you. Please stop procrastinating. Some of y'all, let me tell y'all something that I've learned about my spiritual practices. Let me tell you something about my spiritual practices. My spiritual practices is, if you do not listen to what your Orisha tells you to do, if you do not listen to what your ancestors tell you to do, you're not going to be in a happy place. Period. You want to know why? Because the ancestors are telling you to do these things for a reason. A lot of times the ancestors is telling you, go to the ocean so you can have protection. The ancestors telling you, stop drinking so you can be protected. Stop drinking because you're allowing other entities in. Stop. But y'all don't have the faith to believe it. So this is why I'm coming to you to tell y'all, a lot of y'all are going to be getting connected to your ancestors real soon. And I am telling you to listen. Make sure to have protection around you, though. You have to stay protected. You have to stay protected. You have to stay protected, y'all. You have to stay protected. 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 Somebody say, how do I get protected? Use the elements. Use the elements. What is one element? Crystal is the earth. Crystal is the earth, or you can use herbs. We're bringing herbs back to our crystal shop, by the way. We're bringing herbs back to our crystal shop. Any tips on protection? You can get a crystal. You can get a crystal. You can get a candle. Meditation, and when you meditate, you can imagine like a white light around you or a purple light around you. Let me tell you something. One of the main crystals that I use for protection, shungite. Shungite. Lapis lazuli has been used since ancient Egyptian times. Hold on, let me put some more lapis on the website. How many lapis is there? Lapis lazuli has been used. Incense. I'm literally, look, hold on. You can't see. I'm literally, frankincense is literally an incense that you can use. Frankincense, an herb, frankincense. 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 Y'all want me, you said you want me to show you? Tiger's eye, selenite, you're right. Tiger's eye. Obsidian. This is for protection. Obsidian. I quit listening to rap music. Would you look at here? You are on point with that one. Cats are definitely protectors. Florida water. Florida water. You are right. I got to add some Florida water to the site. Florida water. Black tourmaline. Black tourmaline. Look at my students. Look at my students. Black tourmaline. Right? Hold on. We just... Hematite. You know what's crazy? Look, let me show y'all. We just made a protection necklace too. We didn't put it on the site yet. But this is one of the protection necklaces. So, and that's another thing you have to understand. So let me tell y'all the reason why we even started making necklaces. In ancient Egypt, they used to call it amulets. Okay, this is hematite right here. This is hematite with black tourmaline, right? In ancient Egypt, they used to make amulets to protect themselves. Jazz, if you want this one, you can get this one. If you want this one, you can get this one, Jazz. I won't put it on the site. I got you, right? So you have to understand, in ancient Egypt, they used to create amulets to protect themselves. How can you use fire for protection? Candles, my love. Candles. They said, let them know about organite. Girl, you already know. But you see, like, yellow citrine and orange citrine. Jazz gonna take it all. Dragon's blood. I started taking Palo Santo with me. Very smart. And here's another thing too. Make sure that if you're using sage, make sure to use Palo Santo too, because the reason why is Palo Santo. So let me give you an example, okay? Sage gets rid of all energy. Palo Santo gets rid of negative energy. All right? And we still do have 2 sages, if I'm not mistaken. I think we still have 2 sages left. We still got 2 pink floral sage, if I'm not mistaken. Yep. Boom. All right. Put shungite by technology. Very smart. Very smart. Get ethically sourced sage. We do have ethically sourced sage, boo. Come on. Peach moonstone. Now, here's what I want to tell you, okay? Because I want to make sure that y'all are using crystals correctly. The one thing that I want to teach you is you have to make sure to cleanse and... Bruh. You have to make sure to cleanse and program your crystals. You cannot just put a crystal on you and just be like, oh, all right. But here's what I will tell you. I've already went and cleansed the whole crystal shop. I just want y'all to know. This is sage, and I've cleansed my whole crystal shop, all the crystals on the crystal shop. I just want y'all to know that. So if y'all are ever worried about where your crystals come from, I want y'all to know I cleanse the crystals on the crystal shop. How are you on my back now? I know how to cleanse. Do you program your crystals? No, I don't program the crystals because they're for you to program. I just cleanse the energy, but I also want you to cleanse them too. All right? Wow, I said cleanse and the cat is cleansing herself. That's interesting. Good pickup right there. All right. So this is what I want you to do. This is the best way that I can help you. If you tell me, and we're gonna call this the my bad. Do you program your crystals every day? No. No. So look, this is what I would tell you. The best way for me to help you with prescribing you your crystals is you have to tell me what it is that you're looking for. What are you struggling with? How do you program a crystal is what I meant. I just dropped a whole video explaining it, but what I did was I set intentions. That's the best thing to do. Speak I am affirmations to it. Tell, you know what I'm saying? Say literally like, hey, I want this. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all see me? Can y'all see me? Can y'all see me? Can y'all hear 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 me? Y'all can't hear me? Y'all can't hear me? What's going on? Can y'all hear me now? 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 What the heck is going on? Can y'all hear me now? YouTube is good. It was TikTok. Still no word. Still can't hear me. This is weird. I gotta start the live over. All right. I'm gonna start the live over. I gotta start. We hit 100K though. We hit 100K though. We hit 100K. We hit 100K though. We definitely hit 100K. We definitely hit 100K though. We had hit 100K though. Are we here? What's going on, TikTok? What's going on? What's going on with TikTok, boy? What's going on? Okay, I think we good. I think we good. I think we good. I think we good. We good, y'all. I think we good on YouTube. YouTube, we already good. Y'all still with me? Y'all still with me? We back, y'all. We back. 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 So, y'all, that was my fault. I ain't gonna hold y'all. That was my fault. Like my phone slipped and it started to turn off. That was my fault. That was my fault. I can't wait for my numerology reading on Monday. I'm excited. I'm excited. I have 2 people that are waiting for me right now. We're basically aligning a date. So, but yeah, we are back. Run up the 100K again for sure. So, yeah, so what I was basically saying is the best way for me to help you is to let me know